But anyway, round number 1, we get into this Glasgow versus Damage Red. And it looks like it's going to start off blazing fast as all the T's seem to have a direct plan of where they want to go and what they want to do. As they head towards that B site, getting that water control and leaving one lurk towards the upper area. As Shadowski and Costa X take out the first 2 rushers super fast. Darky Combat going down as well. And XL going to trade it out. And that's going to be a 3-2 advantage already. These T's lost the bomb and now they have nowhere to go. And they're just going to try and get these one-taps, but not able to connect anything as far yet. Ooh, getting a nice little pick, and Sadowski going to take XL down. Shadowsea. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Either way, Laylamon is the last one. Or Laymon is the last one, and he gets taken down by Jam. And that's going to be the first down over with in like a super quick succession. Damage Red just wasn't able to get through that monster area really quick, and that ended up being what the problem was there. We weren't able to get the opening frags there on the entry. And now 1-0 scoreline as they get back into this. And it's going to be a quiet game to see us here. We're going to have all of the T's bunching up towards the long area, trying to go for that long control. And I like the thinking here on Damage Red. A little bit more of a different type of thinking, although they do get heard pretty soon towards the long area here. As Shadowsea is going to go down to Hippies. Or take Hippies down, sorry. XL going to take down in return for the trade. And now the T's have a sight, so this could be pretty good for them as they have the sight. Now they just need to maintain that bomb. Oh, as I say that, Connor just goes in, completely obliterating them all. And that's going to be the round for everyone. Again, Glasgow going to shut them down before Damage Red even gets onto the site. Not even able to get that bomb down. And that's round number 2 going in the direction of Glasgow. Again, heading us into round number 3 as Damage Red's going to have to figure something out here. They haven't been able to get onto the site, or get the bomb down on the site, excuse me. But they are able to get at least close enough to get to that bomb plant. But now they have guns, so let's see how they do. Glasgow opting to stay on those 3 SMGs. Sorry, make it 4 SMGs with that UMP. And only the 1 M4 on Shadowski? I can't say his name. Shadowsea? I don't know. But anyway, scout pick. Oh, Kippy's gonna get this very slow peek onto Shadowski as all 3 players, all T's take the long control area, A short area, as Revel is gonna come over here and take out Doctor. Now it's gonna be a battle for defending this A and B side, although they only have Revel over there to try and rotate back down towards the B side to try and defend it here. But all the T's, look, they seem a little bit bunched up, a little bit confused as where to go. Not very much control is being taken from Damage Red here. They don't really, they seem to be banking on the fact that Glasgow's going to push them, but I don't think that Glasgow's going to budge an inch here. I think they're a little bit more trained up to this point, that they wouldn't just start hunting over to the sites. But Damage Red is going to take that into account, and they're going to completely come up with a new plan, opting to go back towards the long area. And if they can get these picks here, these opening picks, they have a chance of getting that bomb plant down, replanting for long here. So that could be something that we really could see here go in Damage Red's favor, as all the players now go back onto the site. And Costa and Connor are going to take them all down. Lehamon's going to have 2 in his grasp. He gets that bomb down just in time. I do believe he has time. Yes, he does. Now it's a 1v1 situation. Lehamon versus Revel. And that nade, ooh, it's gonna not touch him at all, but it's 1v1 situation. Oh, and Lehamon gets the pick on the Revel, getting them their first round. And that's a round that they really needed. Damage Red finally got them onto the board, and finally got a pick off onto that and won the round for them as well. So great job from Lehamon here. As again, we head into round number 4. All the T's are going to go over to start their aggression towards the A side, but if Jam can get anything done here, that would be a +1 in their hands. Does a little bit of nade damage there. Well, actually, a lot of nade damage. Beautiful little bit of damage there to start off the round. Shadowsea. I'm gonna botch his name the whole time, and sorry about that. But he does see the bomb, and he gets the bomb down. And that's bomb down for Doctor. And now they have control of that entire bomb. Darky's gonna get one pick onto the bathroom player, but it doesn't matter because now the CTs know exactly where that bomb is, and now they have to... The mission is to recover that bomb, and that's gonna be a tough one as all the CTs have the favorable spot here. Have a little bit of crossfire into the water and con area. And now this is going to be a time game, really, on the damaged red side. They need to take that bomb, and then they need to take that bomb onto one of the sites, which the CTs are pretty prepared for. They have a pretty good setup here. Now the aggression will come in from the con players. Revel is going to take out... Costa's going to take out Leilon. Revel's going to take Darky Combat back into the con area. Crazy Hippies. Gonna use that op to his advantage. At this point, he should just try and save this run from all the Glasgow players. And this one is gonna be a tough one, as just the op in Crazy Hippie's hands. And all three CTs are staying on that bomb, maintaining to ensure the round win. And then I would be very surprised if they don't start hunting at this point. And Hippies looks like he might even be lagging a little bit here. But needs to hold on to this op and choosing to stay at a pretty vulnerable angle. Lucky that Glasgow wasn't hunting that really well. 3-1 is the score line. Round number 5 as we get into here. Onto round number into this next round. And I mean, Damage Red need to play a little bit more together here. I think that when they lost that bomb there, that really just completely diminished their entire T-side strategy here. They didn't really know what to do, and they can't be leaving bomb in vulnerable spots like that. It's definitely just not a good idea for them. As again, we'll have Shoudacy here in the con area. Maybe could make a play off of this, as the T's are pretty spread out. Doing a little bit of a default here, trying to make sure if they get these picks. But Jam gonna get the first one onto Doctor, and that's gonna be a huge first pick for Glasgow, as Damage Red seems to be crippling under a little bit of pressure once they lose a man. So that's a really good first pick for Glasgow here. Oh, and another one. Connor getting a nice pick on an Exo, and Shoudacy gonna get one onto Darky as well. That's going to be 2 players left for Damage Red side on this little eco here. Lemon and Crazy Hippies, the only one left to do something here. And honestly, at this point, it looks like this round might even just go in Glasgow's way again, because not much is being done here from Damage Red to get this man advantage or even maintain it. Just no trades are being coming. As soon as I say that, Lemon gets a beautiful Deagle pick onto Jam. And that actually could be the start of maybe diminishing Glasgow's numbers here. As Shoudacy is going to try everything he can to stop this from happening, but hopefully he doesn't get one Deagle in the face again. But he takes down Lemon. And that's going to be only Crazy Hippies left again with that op. In the same spot that he was in last time. And at this point, there's nothing else he can do besides save that up and try and go into this next one. And a beautiful, beautiful picks here from Lemon as well. As 4-1 is the score line. And again, I mean, Damage Red just losing numbers really early, not getting the trades at this point, and that's something that they sorely need. They really need to get these trades and secure any type of potential of beating Glasgow's CT side, which they are also playing fairly well at this point. Ooh, Shoudacy through the smoke, not able to pick it up, but gets a little bit of damage off. Oh, and XL takes off Jam over there. Beautiful picks. And again, solid out for Damage Red. Getting that first pick. Let's see if they can maintain this man advantage. But Connor, beautiful pick onto XL. Not going to pick up another one, but great pick nonetheless. 4-on-3 right now. And Damage Red maintaining that man advantage here. Really good for them. And actually opted to completely bamboozle the CTs, which might actually be in their favor, as they have pretty much only one CT here to work with, and Doctor takes down Revel, and that's going to be most of the site. Now they really need to take the site. They need to take the site super fast, as these CTs have a super quick rotation on overpass here. But look, Darky might even come in all the way behind them as they delay this to try and maybe pick one more picks out here. Doctor does exactly that on Costa, and oh, Darky Combat is hurt. Oh, Connor gets a no-scope onto Darky Combat. A beautiful no-scope. And I don't know if it's enough though, but a beautiful nonetheless. As Connor now has to go save that op, but Damage Red, props to them for maintaining that man advantage, getting onto site, getting those early picks, and getting the trades at that point. But Connor, beautiful shot off on him as well. And that's a round number 2 on the board for Damage Red. And I mean, this is so far a pretty close game. 42, still early in the round. As Connor, I mean, Glasgow United, along with Connor with that op, is going to have another solid buy here on the next round. So this is not going to damage them too much, but they did keep that op, which manages to be a little bit of a better thing. Look at this shot. Connor just completely obliterating his opponent here. That's the beautiful stuff there. And Damage Red getting themselves onto the board. I mean, like I said, this match is super important. They need to make sure that they're not giving up those early picks and getting those in those trade spots. Maybe even the buddy system here. But this match is important here to staying alive in this tournament here, in this league. But yeah, as we see Shadowsea gonna go loud and proud through the bathrooms area to try and clear it out. Now you see it's very minimal, but wide swings out to mid, gets the first pick on a Lemon. Almost gets taken down there as well, but just a little bit of damage off on this getting yet another one. And that's going to be a beautiful 2 picks here for Shadowsea, and Revel is going to go in, but doesn't get him. Doctor is going to take down Costa, but that bomb again is all the way back towards the T area. Now they have only 2 Ts left, and Doc's on 5 HP as well. Darky Combat's going to be have to be the big man here, the lone gun, to try and get anything done if they want it. But we have Shadowsea on 25 HP, Revel on 46. I mean, this is still doable. This is not entirely impossible for Darky Combat. Just needs to make a play here. As Revel will take down Doctor, and that's the bomb again in the hands of Glasgow, and this is not looking good as we only have Darky Combat left. And at this point, he should just try and maybe go for that op if he knows where he is. But he just needs to start getting picks one by one. Sees, ooh, he's right behind Darky Combat's just going to follow him. Oh, I thought he was going to go the knife at first. Doesn't actually do for that. But takes down Shadowsea. And it's just going to try and stay alive at this point. Try and get out of here as quick as he can. He has no idea where his players are, but definitely is able to stay alive. And now Glasgow might even benefit by hunting, but they're not going to do that as they don't really know where he would be at this point. And Darky, I was really hoping he was I mean, you know, stuff doesn't happen always the way I want it. 5-2 is the score line. And Damage Red, I mean, again and again, we see through these rounds that through all these rounds that, I mean, Damage Red just isn't able to maintain those buddy system kills. They're not going to get the trade. And, I mean, if they get onto site at all, I mean, Glasgow just takes them out one by one. And Shadowsea is going to take down XL, leaving only Lemon here to try and defend the mid area towards Fountain. And Shadowsea gets one onto Lemon, evening out, pushing them back towards A. And again, like, they're just peeking them one by one, giving these picks away for free. Because again, oh, Doctor almost gets taken out, but now they have the buddy system here. And all 3 Ts are going to be bunched up towards the long area, which now gives the CTs awareness that, hey, 2 Ts are over on the A side. That means all of them must be. Because they have Shadowsea, Costa X all the way in the background as Darky Combat takes another one onto Connor. And now, oh, Shadowsea could get so many here. Gets a spray down, only gets 1, but gets taken out the rest nonetheless. But again, beautiful map control by Glasgow, just completely going behind them. And Damage Red, again, along with that buddy system, I mean, they're not taking any of the map control. There's no default toward the B area. They're kind of just picking off executes and going with it. I mean, at this point, if they do even go for that, I mean, again, here comes the execute on towards B. Maybe I'll prove myself wrong here. But, I mean, the map control is being less and less towards Damage Red's favor, as Revo is going to take one onto Excel. That's going to be all the CTs plowing through connector area, trying to get something done. So that's going to take down Layman. Revel's going to take down Crazy Hippies, and that's going to be all of the T's falling to Glasgow United's AKs. That's 7-2. Damage Red not having a great time on this T side. And I think they really need a solid default here. They need to have some sort of map awareness and just kind of maybe even run the clock down after this execute. But I mean, at this point, Glasgow's just getting these 1v1s and they're just destroying them at this point. But again, beautiful flash here, but not able to flash anyone. Layman goes down. And again, it's going to be a fight towards the con area, as they have only Rebel here. He's going to get one jumping in the air onto Darky Combat. Can he get another one? Can he get a third onto Layman? And again, all of the T-side players from Damage Red go down, and it's left only to Crazy Hippies, the only one left over to the fountain area. And I mean, they're just, I mean, there's no map control here from Damage Red. I mean, if they have any strats over here, if they're doing the default, it's not an effective one. I mean, they're just kind of like running towards sites and not using their util, but hopefully we can see a change here. Revel getting a beautiful Crazy Hippies. Damage Red gets I almost thought he was gonna miss that one. Gets the headshot into Costa X. And I mean, at this point, just trying to save, and their economy on the T side is going to be terrible for this next round, as Excel's on $450. Darky Combat's pretty solid there towards 2,500. But I mean, at this point, Crazy Hippies just needs to save and maybe take out maybe one or two more that are hunting him with him. But at this point, they're all over towards the A and B side, so doesn't seem like he's going to counter anyone. And that's going to be Glasgow United winning this round number 10, into round number 11. And, I mean, Damage Red needs to make some frags happen. He needs to get something going here. Rebel will have a beautiful, beautiful play there. And 8-2 is the scoreline. And again, all of Damage Red are going to go towards the very same spot. No one towards the B area. Not even caring about it. But it doesn't matter because Exo taking out Shadowsea pretty fast here. And again, taking that con control. But they have no one towards B. But Glasgow doesn't seem to be capitalizing off that info either. As, Jam's going to get one pick on the Doctor. He's going to fall as well. But not going to take anyone else with him. Exo is going to take him out. As again, the outplay Connor gets a beautiful pick through the van there as well onto Excel's. Glasgow Costa is going to get another one. And now that bomb is down yet again. 2 players left for Damage Red side. And Connor with this op, just a crazy man towards the long area. And that's going to be a full sweep of Damage Red. 9-2 is the scoreline, getting closer and closer to the second half. And that's going to be round number 12. 9-2. Glasgow wanting to prove something after their loss to Kamikaze. Damage Red just not able to pick it up. Beautiful knife there, actually. Something we can all appreciate, even win or lose. These beautiful knives. Skins for the wins. As look at all these players bunching up towards the fountain area. Shadowsea going to pick up Darky. And he's going to go for these picks again. Ooh. XL gets a little bit of damage done to Shadowsea. And looks like Shadowsea has to fall all the way back. He's going to fight for his life. Gets one, but not able to get anything else out of it. as Doctor takes him down, and at least now they have that little bit of control towards the bathrooms area. But I mean, again, look at all this control that Glasgow has. They're all the way into water, and they have no presence here on the B side, so they have to assume at this point that there's going to be some aggression towards A. As XL gets one at the jam. Beautiful stuff here. And this may have been the pick they wanted, but they're not taking the site, which gives Glasgow a little bit more leg room to kind of walk around into A site and try and pick them up. And now they have Costa going in behind them on a little bit of an off angle towards the bathroom area. And now the retake will come in. Revel sees the bomb going to go plant. Oh, look at this! Oh! Connor again, another no-scope, taking out both Crazy Hippies and XL. And a hilarious going right through that smoke. Taking down XL with the no-scope, and again, another one to take down Hippies. And making it 10-2. Another great scoreline here. And that's going to be all of the T's going onto the site pretty early towards B, making this an exit. But look, again, Shoudacy is all the way towards... Ooh, sorry. Shoudacy is all the way towards... behind them. But Revo gets in two beautiful picks onto XL and Darky Combat. And that's going to be pretty much everyone going down to the T side yet again. Jam's going to pick one up again. Nice 2K from him. That leaves only Laylamon here. The last one left alive, and Laylamon gets one on the Jam. Gets another one onto Costa, and this could be it. He could do it at this point. As only Laylamon is here with 19 HP with a minute left. Oh, not able to pick it up though. And almost having it, getting those nice 2 picks here. Point they had Laylamon taking those first 2 picks here. Almost able to pick it up, just not able to get that last pick over onto coming out of the short monster. And I do think that one of the players actually has a tech issue as the first pause comes out. Note that they have 3 of these, so shouldn't be much of an issue. I believe that was a... Yeah, I believe it is a tech. I can't actually read the chat right now because I'm on my caster view, but yeah, I mean, Damage Red having a little bit of trouble here into this first half. Just checking my admin thing here just to make sure that everyone's okay. But yeah, I mean, at this point, just having a little bit of issues here. Damage Red. I think at this point they're just not getting enough map control, and I think if they could fix that and maybe get a little bit more map control in, maybe solidify these picks and these trades. I mean, they could definitely get a couple more rounds off here for their T side. But Glasgow having a great CT side. I mean, 11 rounds on CT on overpass is a very comfortable spot to be in for any map at that point. Let me read the chat here real quick before we get back into this. 27 seconds. When is the League of Legends tournament? Soon. I'll just say soon. I'll keep saying soon. The change paying off so far, be it not against Kamikaze. Yeah, Glasgow, hopefully, I mean, if they get through this and they survive into the quarterfinals, I mean, I do believe they will be playing Kamikaze again at some point, if anything. But, we're trying to watch pro CSGO matches. Yeah, you're better off at ESL 1. But, no, I mean, the point of Regency League really is to just get experience and get more experience with a little bit of a bonus here with the $200 prize pool. So, I mean, at this point, it's just kind of really just a fun thing to do, you know? As I talk, Layman takes down Shoudacy. And again, a beautiful opening pick for Damage Red. And let's see if they can control this pick. As there are a little bit of a botch need from XL, which is okay. As all the T's will have a little bit more control. And look, the bomb is going all the way towards the B site. And XL going crazy on this round, taking off Jam's head. And now they have a little bit more of the A side. Oh, almost getting a pick onto the garbage area. And that nade might do a little bit of damage. Not too much. But, oh, going for the knife. Costa's going to be aware of it. And Hippies, I can't believe he actually went for that knife. Costa taking down Doctor. Which is going to leave Excel. The only one left alive on... left alive. The only one left in a good position there. But he gets taken down, Connor. Connor is going to get 2 beautiful op picks onto the site. But the bomb goes down nonetheless. And again, all down to Lemon, who did get that plant over on the B side, and they thought it was going to be A. But like I said earlier in the round, that hey, maybe they were maybe they had a good idea here, but I don't know why that knife was a priority there. It should have just taken the kill. But Lemon goes down, and that's going to be it. I mean, a good idea, but I mean, just looked like some of the players just didn't have the motivation there to end the round. I mean, the knife there would have been cool, but was it completely necessary? I don't know. But well, maybe you never know. Maybe for the stream it would have been pretty cool, but I think that knife was a little far-fetched there. And again, towards the fountain area, we have just Shadowsea again to try and ford off all these players. And Shadowsea getting one onto Hippies. And that's going to be an opening pick they really needed for Glasgow, making it 12-2, closer to that 13-2 scoreline. And now Shadowsea trying to get even more damage here. As the boost will come out, and he's going to get that pick. Oh, I thought he was about to get that. I don't understand how he didn't. But it's okay because he gets that onto XL. Jam's going to go crazy with that op again. As another pick will be found from Revel onto Lemon. And now Jam gets one onto Doctor. And this is going to be another really just, I mean, really just kind of one of the more sad rounds to lose. But Darky Combat takes 2 and throws the gun in the air for Harai, I guess. 5 HP on Darky, and I mean 3 CTs left. At this point, it's kind of really far-fetched, and Costa just takes him out, making that the half 13-2. Style points, yeah, we can say that. Yeah, definitely, we could say that. 13-2. Glasgow United taking their T side now. Damage Red taking that CT. Hopefully, maybe we can see a little bit more of a solid CT side from Damage Red. I mean, that's the only thing I will save them at this point. If they just play towards the side and maybe get a little bit of info toward all the side, as we will see all of Glasgow head towards the B area. And it looks like they stacked B. This might go in their favor. If Damage Red can take these picks one by one, but it doesn't look like that as Costa takes one onto XL, and they're just going to storm through the site. Darky's going to get off one onto Connor. As Crazy Hibbities takes down Jam. They do have Costa in the Brad area. As it's only... The bomb is down, and Doctor is going to attempt to go all the way around, but Costa picks him up. And Revel takes down Hippies, and that's going to be Glasgow United winning their first round on T side, and that's not looking good for Damage Red. They stacked the site, and, I mean, weren't able to get the picks. Glasgow just kind of ran over them, and I wouldn't be surprised if Glasgow goes for another fast B take here with all of those Mac 10s. And, I mean, caster predictions are the best in my opinion, but it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen here. And they stack the side again. I mean, something could happen here. They have a FAMAS, they have that Scout, and a couple SMGs, so let's see if they can hold this. As Revel goes all the way through the side, even shooting some of his teammates, and oh my god! Glasgow just completely destroying all of their players. I'm speechless at this point, making it a 2v2. Kippy's on 15 HP. Doctor is really going to be the one that can solidify this. He gets one pick. He knows where the other one is onto Shadowsea. It's just, can he get this defuse in? Oh, it gets ticked down to almost 31 HP. And Revel's going to tick down Hippies, and it's a 1v1 situation. Revel, 16 HP, goes down. And finally, Damage Red get back into this game. with another another point onto their 2-score line. Almost looked like Revel could have won that. But I don't even know what happened there. I have to see. I mean, so many kills came up on the feed at once. It's like, damn. Oh, Costa took out Jam. Shadowseas took out Costa X. I was like, I honestly thought that was CT's going down, but a little bit of team damage going there as well. I don't even know what happened on that. Yet again, 14-3. And again, I mean, Glasgow going for this very fast pace, and I don't blame them on this one. If they have the firepower enough to kill even their teammates, then they should have the firepower to do this as well. It's Crazy Hippies gets the first opening pick on the Shadowsea, and Doctor gets 1, gets 2, and a beautiful couple picks here as well to stop their CTs. And Damage Red picking up yet another round. This comeback train is looking very alive. 14-3. Beautiful, beautiful stopping here from Damage Red to stop the A side. A beautiful 2 from Doctor as well. And Damage Red could have a potential to win this one. I mean, or not win it. I mean, at least come back far. I mean, maybe win it. But Glasgow's gonna have to do a lot of slip-ups in order for Damage Red to come all the way back to that 14 score line. As it will go quietly down into the con area, but Damage Red choosing to play really far back on the site and not even give Glasgow any chance of getting any sort of opening pick here. And Elon, thank you, Elon Falk, thank you for that follow. 14-4, as all of the T's are gonna bunch up towards the A site, and looks like this is gonna be a very explosive after this walking they've done into the con area. And I mean, at this point, Damage Red are in a pretty good spot to fort this off, but that Scout not able to do much of the damage as Doctor takes 1 down, Hippies to follow it up, and XL's going to take down Shadowsea, and XL's going to come up with a 1v3 now. Jam in a really hard spot with that pistol on this eco. And oh, he will get 1, but not going to be enough to pick up the round, and that's going to be the defuse coming in. Damage Red, yet another round, and that's 2 rounds in a row. Maybe even, I mean, at this point, Glasgow will have a really good buy, and this is really going to be where it decides the score line at this point, because both teams have a good buy, and if Damage Red can continue taking these sites and aggressively defending them against the aggressive Glasgow United, then this could work in their favor, as Glasgow's going to take this loud and proud, and they're going to have okay setup on B, only 2 players and 3 players toward the A site. And Jam's going to be the first one in here to make this go first. And XL's going to take down Shadowsea up in the sniper area. Heaven looking down onto the side. Connor's going to take down Layla, and XL's going to get the molly damage on the Connor. Now it's all, they have that bomb down. Glasgow is just going to have to take these picks one by one. Cost is going to take down Hippies into the Heaven area. Now it's XL. XL gets 1 onto Costa X and 11 HP onto Jam, and it gets taken out by the XL's nade. Jam's the last one alive on 11 HP, and I can't believe it. Damage Red are taking this back with the defuse. Glasgow losing all these rounds in a row. I mean, Damage Red are doing a beautiful job on the CT, like I said earlier in the round. If they win these CT areas, then, I mean, this could be very promising for Damage Red if it can keep this up. They just need to win this next round, and they can break Glasgow United economically. I mean, this could go really well for Damage Red. And Glasgow just not able to pick up these rounds. They got the bomb down, which gave them a little bit of extra money, but saves them for this round. But what about the rounds in the future? There's a little bit of Dark and Combat going to test the waters, or should I say test the molly there a little bit, taking a little bit of damage, 9 HP onto him. Who knows, that can mean life and death in some instances. Again, the T's will take this slow. Glasgow going to kind of trying to evaluate what their opponent's doing, but at this point, if they don't realize that Damage Red's just sitting back and kind of waiting for stuff to happen. And, oh, Darky's going to take down Revel. And again, a beautiful, great opening pick for Damage Red, and if they can maintain this, then they should be able to take down one less player onto this A take. And again, they're taking that three man onto the A side, but Shadowsea's going to get the opening pick on the Ductor. That's going to be all 3 players onto the side. And Shadowsea getting yet another onto XL. And that's going to be the tease with the site. And now they have a beautiful, beautiful setup here onto the A side. If they lose this, oh, Hippies is going to go down. And I mean, the T's have a really good setup here, and the CTs are going to have to really fight to keep in this one, but they have the flashes as I say that. He throws it once in the back of, into the back of one of the CTs. As Costa takes down Lema. But it's okay, because he's here to get 2 on the retake. He knows what the last is. He's not going to have the time, as Jam is going to take him out, and that was a valiant effort, making it match point for Glasgow United. I mean, throwing that grenade into the back, I mean, I don't know, that was a really tough one for Damage Red to lose, but they just ended up getting the pick faster than the other team. And 15-6 match points for Glasgow. And this is going to be a scary one for Damage Red, as it will all glimmer before their eyes. They need to keep this one in. And, I mean, they do have a chance. They only lost 1 round, and they won the past 3, so they could keep in this and go for the tie. But, I mean, if Connor gets his first pick, it would be huge for them, as they can solidify this B side a little bit more. And the calls aren't really going to be coming in soon. Dark and Comic, another first pick. And XL going to get that XM pick on the Saudis. And again, they're going to take off one by one. The XM is proving to be insane here. And he's going to keep popping shots off. And that's going to be Costa X, the only one left alive for Glasgow. And like I said, I mean, they're coming back, and it's a beautiful comeback. XL still popping off shots. Seeing Costa go all the way back into the Tisa area. And they just need to hold this bomb at this point, and they won this round. Glasgow just not ready for the XM at close range. And Damage Red fighting to stay alive here. And all down to Costa. Costa just going to try and save this AK. I mean, at this point, there's not much else he can do. I mean, at this point, it's going to be kind of just a waiting game. I mean, we're going to see him in the corner here, just kind of staying alive. I mean, it's pretty aesthetic place to chill out. I mean, I wouldn't want to chill out next to these garbage cans, but I mean, you got some nice art. All he has to do is chill here, holding this angle. It's pretty good angle to hold too. And Glasgow on match point still, but Damage Red showing a little bit more strength here, and I mean, Glasgow could pick out another bye here, as they have nothing to lose really. Damage Red has a lot of rounds behind them, so they could theoretically buy again, but it chooses like they have that 1 AK. I do believe they're going to pull out some Deagles here. Yep, as the Deagles do come out with the Tech 9. Excuse me, sorry. And 15-7, match point again for Glasgow. I mean, Damage Red, I mean, at this point, proving me wrong a lot. I thought this game was going to be over by now, but I mean, keep in mind, we have the Regency Academy versus Full Save going on. And in this pause here, I'm going to update you on the scores of to what that game might be. As, let me update you guys. It is still ongoing, and I can't see the scores for some reason. Hold on. But they are playing, and it is on Overpass as well. So Regency is on Overpass just the same. Let me see if I can get the scores going here. I can't believe it doesn't show me my own scores. I guess that makes sense. Just not to show it, but I mean, we'll tune into that game as soon as we come out of this one. But it is on Overpass as well, so 2 Overpass games going on at the same time, which is very interesting. 15-7, Glasgow trying to get this one more round in so they can stay alive and go into the so they don't get eliminated from the bottom. As both of these teams, remember, are 0-1 at this point. Both lost to Kamikaze. So this is really just to stay alive at this point. Let me read the chat here before we get into this. A lot of banter here. Trying to keep it nice banter, but banter nonetheless. You know, I don't oppose banter. It's just a family, you know, thing. Either way, 15-7. And Damage Red, I mean, they seem to be getting a little bit more aggressive on their CT side, and I don't know if maybe this is a more of a mistake. I mean, they've been doing good once they came back all the way onto the site and just let them fall into their crosshair. And that could be what saves them here as well. As we have all of these players bunching up towards the long area, taking out one by one, getting a little bit of damage here, but I mean, they have all the T's over to the long area, but Revo gets the first pick on the hippies, and damage done to CTs over here. Laymon's going to pick out Connor, and Shadow C is just going to plow through it and actually gets a pick full blind onto Laymon. The Dark Combat's here to take down all of the rest. And that's going to be Damage Red winning that round. 15-8 now. And a beautiful pick. I don't even know how he got that pick on through full blind, but Damage Red doing a great job warding them off. $15-8. I mean, at this point, Damage Red are doing a great job. There's not much else to say. Just Glasgow isn't able to get onto these sites and take out these players that are getting these picks. I mean, if you look over at oh, Laylamon getting one out of Costa X, Connor taking him out, and that's the trade I was looking for. Glasgow getting a little bit more breathing room as they finally get that opening pick and give them a little bit more damage done before they take them to the site. And look, only Darky's here to defend the B side, but can he get one? He gets one onto Revel. And that, I mean, the T's are going to get that bomb plant, but oh, actually maybe not. Although they will. Bomb plant is going to go down, but Darky Combat's all the way back into the T-spawn area, and this is going to be a very tough retake. But Crazy Hippie taking down Shadow C. And again, I mean, only last left alive is Jam, and he has to defend this bomb. I mean, I don't know how these comeback is just real. Only 1 point left for Glasgow, but if Jam can do this, and he just might be able to, but as I say that, Dark Combat picks him up. And that's going to be round number 9 going the way of Damage Red, and I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen, but Damage Red is coming back. The comeback is real, ladies and gentlemen. 15-9. I mean, all Glasgow need is that 1 point, and they're just not getting the frags at this point. Damage Red is doing a great job of holding them back as far as they can. And Damage Red at this point, I mean, if they maintain this passive gameplay, this could work in their favor a little bit more. And I think what Glasgow needs to do here is maybe just try and find those opening picks again. Maybe sniff out their opponent a little bit more. Run that clock down. They have the time. Match point still for Glasgow United. And Damage Red's CT setup way better than their T-side setup. And at this point, it's what's saving them in these rounds here. 15-9. And, I mean, just... if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So hopefully they keep doing this at this pace and they keep winning these rounds. And again, like I said, Glasgow's going to opt for this a little bit more running the clock style play, as it will try to find some sort of pick here to open up one of these sites. As nades will go over onto the B side, and this could be it. This could be everything. They just need to defend the site. And XL gets one onto Sadowski. XL gets onto Jam as well. And that's going to be a beautiful 2 opening picks here. As Darky Combat takes on Connor. Costa is going to be the one here. And ooh, XL. Nice 3K from him onto Costa as well. And that's going to be the only one Revel left on site here to try and defend. And, I mean, again, Glasgow goes down. And the flash goes in. It's not going to be enough as Crazy Hippies takes down Revo. And 15 to 10. I can't believe it, but this could even go to overtime. And beautiful 3K from XL here. I don't think we're going to be able to see the entire 3K, but as well. 15 to 10, and Damage Red changing up their setup here, and I'm not sure if, I mean, maybe it'll work in their favor, but I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it is my motto. So hopefully it just doesn't make them crumble at this point. It is just a slight difference, just 3 towards the B area, which could go in their favor at this point, but they choose to come back to the site, which is the smarter move here, is what I would say. Because all the T's will bunch in that con area, and Hippies is going to keep holding this long area with his life. And not much is being done at this point. I mean, and let me look at the chat real quick. Damage Red average being Silver 4. I mean, they're playing really good for Silver 4 as Damage Red. So props to them on that one. And I don't really take MN ranks for hard, but I mean, yeah, I mean, they're doing really good on CT right here. All the T's bunch up toward the A area, and I mean, at this point, like, they're just gonna have to do it again and again. Damage Red is just gonna have to kind of hold them back again. Glasgow's gonna have to do something, but Darky Combat takes stuff too, along with Hippies, and that's gonna be all of Glasgow United falling. I mean, at this point, it's just, can they get one round onto Damage Red? I mean, almost crazy how Damage Red have been staying alive this long. And now Pause will definitely have to come in for Glasgow here as they take a minute 46 to reflect on what happened. I mean, it's at this point, it's just like, it's crazy to me that they even got this far. 15 to 11 is now the scoreline. This could be the comeback of the century. If this goes into overtime, this will be something crazy. And Regency Academy's game is just finished. 16 to 1 was the scoreline, and that is a crazy scoreline as well. As we will get back into this in just a second as the pause comes in. The scoreboard for that game, Academy. I mean, going Dr. Lag with 14 kills on full save side, but reaching the Academy, taking out at 16 to 1, only winning one round on the first half for full save, and Karu getting a whopping 19 kills onto their side on overpass as well. So Regency Academy securing their semi-final spot in full save, not able to pick it up. Doing a great job there as well. But yeah, hopefully they can meet maybe either Damage Red or Glasgow United here into this quarterfinals and eventually the semis. So Regency picking up another game for them. They are looking good for this going into this next one. By the way, if you're interested, Regency main team is going to the quarterfinals off of default. Their main team for Regency is in the quarterfinals by default because one of the teams fell out of the tournament because they disbanded, and the other team took 2 forfeit wins. So we're not sure how that's going to work, but we're going to, after this week, we're going to make sure that gets sorted out as well. 15 to 11. Turn up mic. I'll turn up my mic. Hold on. Sorry. I mean, it should be pretty high at this point. 15 to 11. And again, Damage Red just needs to keep these positions the way they are, and if they want any chance of coming back, and they do have a chance of coming back. 15 to 11 from a 15 to, I believe it was almost at like, I think they had what, like maybe, I can't even remember at this point. They had like less than double digits, I'll tell you that. But again, they just need to continue getting these kills and getting these early picks. And, I mean, Damage Red doing a beautiful job so far. As they will have a lurk towards the A site, but, I mean, all this hints towards a B rotate here from the players. And look, finally doing something a little bit different, rotating all the way back up towards the A site, and Crazy Hippie's going to be ready for it. It's going to be, the call's going to be made, and the CTs have that fast rotate. Now Glasgow just needs to get that bomb plant down, kind of go into these post plant sites. But ooh, Connor getting a nice tap onto Duckstore. And Shadowsea, and now this is looking very promising. Like I said, the last time they did this, they won a round because Damage Red couldn't get on this retake, but this is going to be the fight for their lives as Glasgow wants to keep in this, and Damage Red's just the same. And, oh, Darky's going to go down to Costa. And Shadowsea's going to take one along with Darky's going to get one onto Lemon, onto Revel, and Lemon gets two. And, oh my god, they did it again. I can't believe it. Lemon and Darky Combat just coming, rushing through from B, just defeating their opponents. Glasgow not able to take it out, as they had a beautiful plant all in all, and I'm not quite sure what's happening. Glasgow just falling behind round after round. Damage Red not losing a single one. And a beautiful retake from Damage Red. And, I mean, they're really committing to my if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Damage Red, I mean, proving me wrong time and time again. Beautiful stuff from them. And a different Damage Red we've seen from their game against Kamikaze, I'll tell you that. And unbelievable stuff here. Even if Glasgow wins, the respect for Damage Red, I mean, at this point, they tried super hard. And if they win on overtime, that would be a game of the century for Regency League. As again, this long control will come in really quickly here. Darky Combat, the only one on A side to try and defend this. Although he does have hippies for that crossfire. It is a nice crossfire. And 15-12. I mean, Glasgow only 1 point away from taking this away and going into the quarterfinals. And, I mean, 15-12 scoreline is pretty close as XL gets one sniping away with that Alchemy in the sniper's area. But Connor takes him down as Laylamon gets the second one. And that's going to be these players fighting towards the B site. And they are going to get that bomb plant down. But let's see if these post plants are good enough. It is a 4v3, and look at the health. HP, Jam is on 12 HP, Costa on 9. Revel's the only one with little HP. And, oh, Costa will go down to Darky on the A site. And, I mean, now they have to know that it's B because they know those two players are there. I mean, Jam on 12 HP, Revel on 30. They have to do this. I mean, look at all these numbers and go favor and towards red. And they don't have that bomb down. It looks like this is going to be round number 13 on the board for Damage Red as the bomb isn't going to go down. And they're just going to want to save those AKs and have any chance of going into this next round. They do have an okay economy, although Damage Red's is stacked here. And it doesn't matter because if the Glasgow wins that next round, I mean, that's it for them. Damage Red really wants to keep this in for that $200 prize pool at the end. And to go into this quarterfinals. And Glasgow not winning a single round, that can do lots of stuff to morale as well. But hopefully they're keeping their head high, as that's what they need to do in order to keep going into this round. They only need one more round, and Damage Red isn't letting them have it. And I just want to say that XL is doing a beautiful job here in the Heaven area with that AUG, just kind of taking off heads here and really just solidifying their B side hold. I mean, in terms of A side, their retakes have actually went okay, winning one, but I mean, it is where they lost that one round on that 14 scoreline to Glasgow. So if Glasgow can get this bomb plant down, I mean, I think they have a better favor towards the A side here. As hippies will go down, and it's going to be a fight. Shadowsea is going to take down Darky, and they do get that bomb plant down, so this could be it. They have 3 AKs. They just need to get in good post plant positions to try and defend this. As Jam is going to take down XL, and hippies is going to be here. It's going to go down to Shadowsea. And now Doctor is going to go down, and that's going to be a 2v3. Jam, Revel, and Shadowsea is the last one here. They have the bomb plant. That bomb is ticking down. It's just up to Doctor and Laylaman. And they're going to try and go for it. Laylaman takes down Sejam, but that bomb is ticking. He's going to get right on it. He's going to be able to do it. He's not going to be able to get it. And that's going to be match point 1 for Glasgow United. Oh, a beautiful, beautiful comeback here from Damaged Red, but not able to win it. And honestly, I mean, the respect here. The respect here for Damaged Red to come all the way back. I mean, almost to take out Glasgow, but Glasgow just getting that one last round that they needed. And honestly, their favorable side towards the A, I was their favorable side all along. But beautiful, beautiful stuff here from Damaged Red nonetheless. Glasgow, though, gonna be the ones that go into the quarterfinals here for their group. And we are joined by Costa X here for the post-match interview. He's going to be unmuted in just a second. And hello, Mr. Costa. How are you doing after that unbelievable game from both sides here?
It was amazing, man. Nerve-wracking, I can say.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's something I wanted to get out of you. Your entire team, regardless of the comeback there at the last minute, I mean, you had to have some sort of feelings when the Damage Incorporated Red was just winning round after round here.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning, we were like, okay, they're getting rounds and all that. But then once we started realizing, oh, this is getting way too close. They could win this right away. They could just destroy us. And we just started realizing, okay, let's not all get upset at each other. Let's try to focus what worked the first time when we got our executes. And we started building off of that. And whatever worked, we just started changing it up as we went to make sure, like, we got those wins.
Yeah,
But,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, one of the things that I saw from your team is that you guys actually were really taking your pauses there really well. Actually, you took a pause there to at the end at the final just to kind of like reconfigure one of your strats, and I mean it ended up working out pretty late into the game. But it ended, what was going through your minds there when you took that pause? What were you thinking about, and what were you noticing from the other team maybe?
The entire thing was just realizing where were they positioned a lot. We realized that if we would try to take B, there was always going to be a guy heaven, and we had to smoke that off. But it was really complicated to make sure because they always rushed in through either monster or water. So we started thinking, well, there's always a guy either bank or garbage. So we started playing off of that, and we decided, okay, we got to throw a molly into bank and try to smoke off garbage, and then take picks from there.
Yeah, definitely. And as you know, this solidifies your spot into the quarterfinals. So this match meant a lot in terms of your placement for Regency League here. So having that one step closer, I mean, you're going to be playing against players that have second place in their groups and topped in their groups. So your competition is looking pretty high. What are you guys thinking of doing? Not in terms of strats, but like what is going to be like your motivation going into these next couple of rounds into the quarterfinals, and maybe if you even make it into the semis as well?
I mean, our main goal was to make it to the finals, but to be honest, it's just making ourselves known that came into this league to play competitive and to win games. Whether it's a close game or not, we plan on trying to win and make it to semis or finals. Who knows? But our main goal is just to mark our names into into the league. My bad.
Definitely, yeah, and after that game, it definitely was, because that was one of the most exciting games for me to cast as well as just watch. I mean, it was a great game. You guys definitely towards the end, it was almost scary. I was at the edge of my seat, but you guys did it nonetheless. So, really good job from you guys, and
Yeah.
thank you for participating as well. We love seeing teams like with the drive like that. So, great job all around. So, thank you again.
Thank you.
Costa X, you did great, and the rest of your team did great as well. So, thank you again.
Thank you very much, man.
All right, see you, bro. Hello, Doctor Strange.
All right, there we go.
Oh, there we go. We're all good. So, I mean, unbelievable stuff here. Even though you guys did take the L, you guys put up one of the most impressive comebacks we've seen in this league so far. So, any thoughts on that? What was going through your mind? How that comeback even started to go, and what were you guys were thinking when that was all going down?
Well, let's see. First off, GG to Glasgow. It was a great game. We enjoyed it. Um, but first off, our T side was not strong. We've had some people that were on vacation, some stuff like that,
Mm.
haven't been able to practice as a 5 stack. Um, and we had a guy with 700 ping at one point, so that was difficult. However, regardless, it was still a good game. I'm not blaming the loss on that. That's not the
Mm.
reason. But no, when we got to CT side, we just decided to take the time to say, you know what, we're gonna play a game that we know.
Yeah,
We're gonna
definitely.
we're gonna play we're gonna play this, and um, we came back in with the re or we came back in with a different strategy of being able to let them get closer to site.
Mm.
It kills a lot more time. They have to push. They're assuming that we're around every corner. And we started to go to the point where we're like, all right, well, if we push them onto site, we're gonna burn a lot of time. And then the assumption there was, I made the call that potentially they would make some mistakes.
Mm.
Uh, there wasn't a lot of mistakes on their side. But like I said, it was a strat to say, you know what, if we can get them to get to site, we can
Yeah.
have a little bit more control, and we were able to produce that control. Obviously, that was reflected in the scoreboard. So
Yeah, definitely. You guys did incredibly well on your side. XL getting 23 kills. Mostly everyone on your side was getting a lot of frags, and at that point, I mean, like I said, I mean, I saw it in the stream and I commentated. When I was commentating, I was like, hey, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and that's exactly what your mentality was at that point. I mean, you guys just popping off round after round after round. It was super exciting. Um, but yeah, great job to both of you. I mean, at the same time, I mean, this is your second L, so I do believe that this is the bottom bracket for you. But I mean, at the same time, like you guys did unbelievably amazing, and I can't even stress that enough. Beautiful picks from everyone as well, and maybe with a little bit more time, you could have gone even further. But yeah, definitely something one for the record books.
absolutely, we just really appreciate the opportunity to play. We plan on every time you guys are running a league to be here.
Oh, definitely.
Might not always be the same people, but we have the mentality of like we're here to play, we're here to learn. We didn't come into
Definitely.
this thinking that we were gonna. We honestly didn't come into this thinking we were gonna win anything. We came into this with the intention of
Mm,
saying, you know what, we're here to get better, we're here to develop. These are the guys that between
mm,
red and blue, we're the ones that take it seriously. We want to get better. We want to play. We put time into practicing and stuff.
yeah.
So we appreciate the opportunity to be able to play, but more importantly, like as you continue to do leagues, expect to see us back. So
Definitely, and that's super good to hear because I mean that's exactly what this league is all about. I mean, getting better and learning and having that advantage of the prize pool at the same time. So that's great to hear. Thank you so much, Doctor Strange, everyone. Or I believe your in-game name was Doctor, right? Oh no,
yeah,
not.
yeah, it is. It's Doctor phonetically because Doctor was already taken for it.
Oh, no problem. But thank you again. Thank you so much for coming out.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
No problem. See you. But yeah, everyone, that was Doctor, and I mean, beautiful stuff here. And I mean, if maybe they have a little bit more practice for maybe Regency League Season 2, they can go a very long way as well. I have full confidence that once they get their stuff sorted out, whether that's their ping or that, they're going to be a great team. Zions, are you there? The other top teams in their brackets. So, I mean, obviously, you're in my org, so I know what you're doing. But for everyone else, what's going to be kind of like your goal for preparing for this next matchup here?
Uh, for me, honestly, in my personal opinion, I'm not really scared of any other teams. I'm just scared of
Ooh.
the other Regency team. That's what really strikes a chord in my heart, to be honest with you. And I'm pretty sure the boys on our academy team are pretty confident that we can make our spot in the finals if we play our cards right.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if it does come to it that you are against the Regency CS:GO main team, I mean, if you could set it up so that you get a little bit of friendly banter here, I mean, are you confident?
A little scared, but we'll let the game talk. I'm here just bantering at all, but what really sets things up is the score, and we'll see.
Hmm.
Our next game is against who? Or if
We don't know quite just yet, as the bracket's still being made after this next game, but
I
uh,
see.
but I know it's definitely going to be one of the top players out of all the either of the groups. So it should be interesting nonetheless. But thank you for coming out for this interview and your game 16-1, very good scoreline for you guys, taking out full save and solidifying yourselves into the semis. So good job.
Thanks, appreciate it. Hope you have a
GG's.
good night.
Yeah, you too. GG's all around.
All right.
So, anyway, thank you guys for joining out. I do believe we'll have highlights coming in, so please stick around for that. But nonetheless, enjoy the music for a little bit until I get the highlights going, and thank you guys for joining out. And we'll see you guys all in a little bit. See ya.